Alright, so the goal for today is dump all this stuff off right here. It's gonna go to the traders. We're gonna do one clip and one pistol and see how long I can live with that and how far we can go as far as getting geared up and anything that we get, unless it's something I really need for the base. I'm planning on just trading back in and just trying to upgrade as much as I can through the trader. So we'll get all this crap out of my inventory and we'll come back for it another time. Let's see, that's a Makarov clip, right? Yeah, and that's where we're going to take. So here's our clip. We got nothing else. That looks good. And a shitty pistol. We'll top up our food and water. And our mental state a little bit. Good enough. Alright, let's go see what we can do. Let's see, give me 1 second. Gotta set one thing up and then we'll head out. Alright. So we got nothing. No gloves or anything, even though it looks like we do. I've noticed that too, if you have a jacket on, like if you have the camo jacket on, it'll show the camo on the arms. Even if you've taken it off or lost it when you go back out. So we're going to start on our regular route. We're going to hit this barn or garage, whatever it is. Then we'll go to the yellow house, over to the greenhouse, and then just work our way around to the trader. That's not a good start. But yeah, we're not planning on going back to the cabin. We'll just see how long we can stay out here, see how geared we can get. Or we may just die right away, I don't know. But I've done this before and been successful. So I figured I'd try it again. I know a lot of people that are playing the game now are having a hard time with it and they're getting really frustrated because they're dying easy, and I just want to kind of show that it is possible to be able to go out with minimal gear and come back completely geared up. These guys have been hiding in this building a lot lately. All the way up in that corner there. I got jumped right here earlier. There we go. Here's our first bit of storage. And some food. Not eating the cat food because it messes with your mental state, but I will sell it. Or if I'm starving to death, of course, I would eat it. So we're going to clear this room out first. Make sure no one's in here before we loot. That's the smartest way to do, is just make sure you're not going to walk into a room with a guy standing in the corner, because they do that. There we go, some food. Food's not hard to get. Clothing isn't very hard to get. We might be able to craft something out of that. I hear someone out there. So let's get this checked first. See if there's any meds in here. I want to listen for this guy. I just heard him talking. I didn't hear him moving anywhere. But yeah, we're going to be slow. Check all of our corners. Right there's a guy. And we'll let him duck in unless he's going to come at us. And then we'll push up into that van. Yeah, he's still outside, I think. I think I saw him moving. Yep, he just ran over to the right. So we'll get behind him. Yeah, he ran over that direction, so... You usually find some pretty decent loot in this house here. I don't want to stand in front of the windows because they will take shots at you while you're looting. This makes me nervous. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Let's get in a safer spot. We'll put this on. Get rid of that. Get our food over here organized a little bit. So we got 2 more guns, but no ammo. So hopefully we can find something with a clip for this. That'll be nice. Let's reload this. Double check, make sure we're good. Yep, 1 and 8. Now I'm gonna guess he went into that house over there, so we're gonna go to this house here and loot it up. Sometimes we can find some really good loot in here as well. Watch our distance and all the high points, they'll come up over this hillside sometimes. And definitely clear out the house before we loot it. Another thing is always shut the doors so you can hear if they're going to be coming in. We don't want that yeast. It's a hoodie. It's worthless to us. Put our clock in our slot and then we'll sell this one. There, that's good for your mental state. I haven't even seen one of those since the game released. We used to find them quite often in the demo. Watch our windows while we're looting. There we go. Got a backpack. That one is better. It is green. Got some meds. So here we are with food and meds. So now all we got to do is find ammo and a clip for this AK. Alright, we got his gun. I don't know if that's the same guy we was fighting earlier or not. So Lower the gun so I get my stamina back on my arm down there. And just in case, I guess it's only one, but that one might save us. It gives us 5 rounds to battle with until we see what that guy's got. Usually their gun's junk, but they usually have some ammo or clips. There's some ammo for my gun too. Perfect. There we go. Only bad thing is I'm coming in with a weak gun, so there is a good chance it'll jam. It's the only thing you really got to worry about with these lower condition weapons. Let's see, we'll take that. Yeah, and I think, yeah, 150 per slot, so 300 bucks for just 2 slots with those clocks. Definitely worth picking up. Did check this, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go check that guy and see what he's got. And we'll loot these sheds here and then go over to this White House. Another thing is, I always stay up against my houses or trees or up to a rock, anything that I've got some cover to go to. It's the same gun I've got. But cover is your friend for sure. Because once these guys start shooting, they don't care. They don't care if they die or not. They'll charge at you. See, that's not really much better. We can see if we can trade it off, but I am going to take that mag and that bullet. Clear the chamber, reload. Gives us almost 3 full clips. I have seen a guy standing in here too, so always be careful when you walk in without looking. You gotta open the door, look in, and then walk, or sometimes they'll shoot you right in the face. Alright. Check these rooms so we don't have to clear them when we go in. We'll just look in the window. Of course, shut the door behind us. Ooh, a cassette. Huh? Is it? Is that any better? Huh? Yeah, that's what I said. I just got to get a new mic because this one here gets muffled and so quiet because it's built in. And I like the built-in. I don't like the ones that stick in front of your face. So, ooh, that's $250. I'm pretty sure. Yep. And that's just an ingredient, as far as I know. I don't think there's anything else I can do with it. I saw it was one of the ingredients in cooking. Yeah, and I apologize about the mic. I'll be getting a new headset soon because, I mean, this is a nice headset, but the mic is just garbage in it. I just don't like them. And this is the Platinum. I used to use the Golds, the PlayStation Golds, because I like the built-in mic. And it was fantastic. I never had a problem with it, but this one here has just always been a pain in the ass. or if anyone knows any other type that's comparable, because the reason why I like the golds was because they sounded good. I could hear stuff my friends couldn't hear when we were gaming together, and I never had a problem with the mic. It always sounded really nice and clear. Here, I hear someone talking out there. And it was super light, and that's the main criteria for me, is it's got to be comfortable. And they quit selling them, so I went ahead and bought one of the platinums. It was supposed to be better, and they were a little more expensive. And like I said, I don't think it's half as good as what the golds were. I've had him stand here too, so always watch, because they'll stand here and wait for you to come in. As soon as we get this looted, we'll go back out and see if we can't find that guy that was talking out there. Because we don't have near enough to go to the trader yet. I want to build up a little bit more. But yeah, I don't see anything. But yeah, my biggest fear is not getting in the battle as much as bleeding out. If they get you a head wound, or if they do a fracture and you start bleeding, if you don't have that splint or those SOSs or the IFAKs and all those higher tier meds, you just bleed out and there's nothing you can do but just watch it go down. But yeah, if anyone has any suggestions on a good mic that's built into a headset, that would be awesome. Because I really don't want to have one that's in front of my face. That is kind of annoying to me. Yeah, I think he's in that house over there, or he's over in that area, it sounds like. Well, I don't really want to push over there, just in case there's more than one, but we can't just let him be over there. Don't see nothing in there. Stealth does work, so if you're crouch walking, a lot of times they won't even notice you. Doing very good for the mez. Let's go ahead and drink and eat so we don't get that down too low. Have to catch up. We need more food than water now, which is usually rare. It's usually you're looking for drink more than you are the food. But we need to get this up here. Yeah, and all this stuff we're gonna sell, so. Cassette I'll probably keep. There's no point in selling it, I don't think. Make sure we're not blocking ourselves in here with him. we go. At 45. Thought we had some rounds for it. No, we just got a clip and that's it. So we'll stick with this Makarov since we got plenty of ammo for it and extra clips. Now it sounds like somebody's over that way. So we'll take the nails. I don't think the tissue sells for much, so probably not worth picking up. Let's see here. Yeah, 50 for 4 slots, so it's only good for an ingredient. It's not good for sale. We got everything out of there. There he is. I don't know if we got him or not. Reload. Where's my ammo? We used it all already? Huh. Yeah, must have. Go ahead and throw that in here. And that is the 223 round, so we have nothing at all for that, so we'll eat that. Trying to get our mental state up. It's up to 66, that's good. It goes down as fast as the hydration, so I think that's him laying there in the doorway, so I think we got him. So yeah, little Makarov, got him from that far away. It's possible to be able to battle these guys. You just got to play smart and be very slow and cautious. That's how I die most of the time, is because I start getting a little comfortable and don't check a corner, and I'll just look in and start looting and something and I'll get hit. That barn's never got much over there, so I'm not even going to attempt to loot it. So we will check on this guy and see if we can see if that body's there. And then we'll loot these 2 houses, the yellow house, and by then we should be plenty full enough to go over to the trader. Well, I did get him. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go around. Go in that direction. So we can kind of see what else might be in here. But yeah, as long as you keep scanning the area, listen for their footsteps or listen for them to start yelling out at you. Sometimes they'll just whistle while they're walking around, and if you're crouched, they won't even know you're there. So we'll shut all the doors up. Now we can go ahead and have a little more free reign on looting here. See anything in there? Huh? It wasn't? Mm-hmm. I heard him. I don't know where he's at. Almost sounds like somebody's over here. I don't know if I looted this or not. I can't remember. Evidently not. So here we go. More carrying space. And a bandage and food. Perfect. Here we go. Now all we need are some shotgun rounds. And we are pretty good for up close. When we go to the trader and start trading stuff out, let me double check these. Make sure I didn't miss anything. That's what we're going to be going for, is the ammo for any of the weapons that we have. Because I don't think we got enough stuff to get a weapon that's in better condition. But I have a feeling this guy is going to be between us and the trader. Let's get over here and listen. Yeah, I just don't hear him moving. I just hear him talking once in a while. A lot of times you'll see him go across the window or stand in the window. Gotta check these, didn't I? Maybe. Yeah, we gotta find this guy. He's getting closer. He's definitely out this direction. Alright, let's go back here. Here we go. I need that. Let's see. I don't think we looted any of that in there yet. Perfect. Yeah. That's not really good for the slots, but we'll keep it until we see what else we find. Need room, we can throw it down. Hell, we may not even make it to the traders. We may die with all this shit on us, but right now, as you can see, you know, we're doing really pretty good for starting out with one pistol and one clip. There's plenty of loot to gear up in this first part. That sells good. We'll take those rounds. And let's see, we'll wait a little bit more. Let that hydration go down just a tad more, because that juice will give us 30. So I want to be down to like 70 at least before we pop that drink. I don't know if I want to take any of that stuff. I don't think so. I think we looted this in here, did we? Nope. Got a scope. Did we loot all the kitchen? I'm so bad about remembering this. I get to talking and I'm going from one room to the next. Yeah, we did not loot this, so we'll take that. Oh shit. We need that. Somebody's coming. hear their footsteps. And I'm staying crouched so he doesn't hear me as much. While we're doing this in a safe spot, let's get this shit organized. That way I can fit all my stuff in here I want to keep. Let's see. Throw that up here. I don't think that's enough room for a gun either, so we're gonna have to move these over. I think that might be big enough for that gun. Yeah, he's out there talking his shit now. There he is. Got him. Okay. Where was that? Right here. Yeah, we don't have a clip for it, but hopefully we will soon. If not, it'll sell good. Maybe we can get something we really need. So I think now we got that guy killed and we're just about full. It's time to go to the trader. Try to get a little better gear with what we've got to turn in. And if he's got a long rifle or something, we'll just come back and pick it up. He's got a 1911. We'll take that, but I hear his friend in here. Quiet. I heard him stepping for a second. Gotta lower down, get that stamina back up on my arms. I hate when that gun stays up like that. Yeah, he's over here somewhere. Yeah, that's the guy we shot earlier, so. So we need to come back to this brick house. Let's go out this way. Take the long route around to the trader. Try to bypass this guy if we can. And then we'll come back for him. What the hell? Get out of the water. I slid down in there. Oh shit. Nope, nope, nope. And we just need to make a beeline for it. We keep moving. They're not that accurate at a long ways off, so. He's mad. Alright, let's see what old boy's got.
Ja sitten tavaraa pöydälle.
7.62, no clips for my gun. What's he reset? 6 minutes and a half, so we will take the 9x19, right? No, we're using the other. Let's see. I would normally just go back to the house and get a clip for this gun, but we cannot do that. It's against the rules. Yeah, I guess we'll just go for meds right now, because he doesn't have any of the ammo we want, except for we will want those 7.62s and these drinks. Let's see what we can get.
Tarvitse se inventaariokin tehdä.
I'm gonna keep that 45 for now. Get rid of those crackers because they dry you out. Get rid of the nails. The 2 clocks ought to put us right at. And yeah, we don't need an extra mag, so that'll get us over.
Näin ikkästi, kiitos.
So we'll throw this.
Näkemiin ja onnea matkaan.
Throw this on here for now. These are the things we want to keep. I don't really care about this mag, but it's got 7.62 that we can use for this. Or no, that's 223 rounds. Shit. Let's see if we can just stick that in there and get that out of our inventory.
Ilmojakin se on pidellä.
Let's see. Organize our meds. Get them all in one spot. We're going to sell this on the right. Alright, so now we can go ahead and drink. Drink that soda. That's quite a lot of mental and hydration, I think. That's only 10 mental. And get our energy all the way up. Eat this can of meat. And we'll just save this stuff here for when we get low. This will be good for our mental. I forgot we had that. That'll sell. So yeah, we're doing really pretty good for meds, ammo. We just need some more clips for these guns.
Joku päivä vielä.
Set this down here because I think I want to try to use that. That 45 is a beast. It does really good for battles out here in this first section. I hear you, guy. I know that, and the duct tape and a stick. If we find a stick, we can craft a splint.
Terve.
He's got more.
Koskahan sitä ehtis lomailla?
Just doesn't have the clip I want. Alright, 3 minutes.
Mulla olikin tässä vähän kaikkea hommeloista.
See if we can figure out what this guy is doing out here, because you know he's going to be camping us. We'll loot in here for a minute. Yeah, here he comes. Getting low on ammo, so let's swap this out. Damn. Oh, bud, come back out there. I think he went that little breezeway. That's why I like that 45. That thing hits hard. Drops them pretty quick. Let's see. Oh shit, we only got 1 bullet left. Better make this quick. And hope there's no one here. Shit. take that though. Let's go. Run. So yeah, better condition, but still no rounds for it. So that gives us another shotgun to sell though. Some loot up here. Nothing. Well, if we check that box or not, I know we get the bags. And there's one over here to check. Nope. Oh yeah, suppressor. And that will go right on that. 30 seconds. And he still doesn't have really much. I mean, the ammo's good, but I want to wait and see. I just need shotgun
Mistä
rounds.
meikäläisen löytää? Näkemiin.
Usually only takes one shot for that, especially up close in a house. So. How we doing tonight?
Terve.
Shit. Not good. Not good at all. I should have taken that ammo. I wish we could just chamber around, but we cannot. Alright, so we'll take out his ammo and put the rest of those 45 rounds. Shut this door. Yeah, sorry, I just realized somebody was in. I didn't see that you had wrote something. So we'll take that out. We will clear that chamber. This will give us a gun to sell. We'll remove. Yeah, we're set good now. 2 clips and plenty of ammo. We just need a gun with a little higher percentage on the durability. And we'll be good. But we're switching from this Makarov to the 45, so we're going to swap everything around. Get our ammo up here, our extra clip up there. Go ahead and eat that. Trying to get that mental up. If it doesn't go up very high, it doesn't. We'll just take this. That'll bump it up pretty much 100%, I think. 84, close enough. Oh, we did take a little damage. We're missing, that's 20. We'll just take the 5 for right now. Yeah, we're missing 10 of our health. Damn, it's disappointing that he doesn't have more for us to get rid of all this crap. Yeah, normally right now I would go back and drop off everything I wanted to keep and then just come back out and then he would reset. But like I said, I'm not planning on going back for anything. I'm just going to stay out and see how long I can live. And if I get a whole bunch of really good stuff, then I'll go over and toss it out. Because that's not really a problem. It's not what I gain, it's just what I'm starting with more than anything. Don't sleep on this crate back here. It's usually empty, but sometimes there's some good stuff in there. So I think what we'll do is go over to the houses and just search around and see if we can't find some good loot. There he is. Got him. I love this 45. Let's straighten things up so we got room to loot him in case he's got a long rifle. So we'll take that 7.62 there. Yeah, and this ought to give us, well, hell, move that up there. Now that should give us enough room for anything he has, even if it's a Mosin. Better reload. Alright. So actually we got 3 guys to loot. Let's go to macro off, nothing else. And then we had 1 in the brick house, 1 behind the brick house that we never did loot. I don't think we did the one inside. We'll go in and double check. Going a little bit quick, so I need to take my time. That being a little bit faster isn't worth dying, so. Yeah, here's his gun. So he's got the same. Got the 1911. Let's see, we'll remove that mag and clear the chamber. That is 19%. It's worth $48. Not worth carrying. If I check that guy, no. Alright, so let's go out and see what this third guy has. Then we'll head back over to old Smoker Boy and 1911. Hell yeah. The fuck kind of. Got a balaclava on. Ooh. That's coming from that way. Double check, make sure we're good. Yep. Don't want to expose myself too much because I can't see out there. And as soon as they see you pop your head around, they'll take shots. Crouching, trying to be stealthy, and holding angles, I think, are the best ways to survive in this game against these AI. And this is the first map, so they just get harder as you go. Plus they have better gear, armor, better weapons, more powerful weapons. Sounds like he might be walking this way, I'm not sure. I'm gonna hold out for a minute and wait. It's going good, Mel. How are you? Yeah, here he comes. I don't really want to be stuck back in this corner, but I don't want him to shoot me through a curtain either. There he is. see his shadow. Alright, reloading. Don't think I hit anything at all. See, that one's 48%. Okay. Positive I saw his shadow moving over there. That's what I say, as soon as they see you peek out, man, they'll take a shot at you. God, I wish I could get up here. He's pushing. Lower my arms. Get my stamina back. I heard him running, so he ran back this direction. Gotta be patient. This ain't no COD match. Let's get our hydration up while we're here waiting on him. Alright, let's go back to the traders. We'll come back for this guy, because he's not being aggressive at all, and if he's going to be just camping the area, I'm not going to push him. Sometimes you got to know when to back out, and I just have a feeling I should leave on that note right there and see if we can't get something going for us here with this shotgun and a better weapon with one of these AKs we have. Alright. At least we made it back.
Kuinka sitä voidaan oikein auttaa?
Alright. Shotgun shells. We got 7 minutes to, and we need... we don't really need that for the Makarov because we got plenty of 45s and it's in shit shape. We'll take the juice. Maybe even the flashlight and a knife. So we'll get rid of
Ilmojakin se on pidellä.
this, all this crap. Actually, I'm going to keep that in case we find some sticks and make a splint. I gotta put us over, but I want to see if I got something else. Yeah, fuck, we don't have anything for that
Näin
anyway.
se kauppa käy, kiitos.
So now we're gonna get rid of...
Tervetuloa uudemman kerran.
I still want to keep these until we find a clip for them. I'll get rid of that RK if I have to, but we're more apt to find a clip for that than what we are this KAS. So we'll pull that down here and unload it.
Tiedätkö, aina ei vaan
Top
jaksaisi.
that off. Let's see. Get that down here because I think we're going to sell it because it's worse shape than that one. There's no point in having two shotguns. Got plenty of clips for the 45. So yeah, that's the only two things I want to keep. We'll get this down here. That up here. Alright.
Vai että kauppahommia.
I don't have a clip for that, but that would be nice to have. Yeah, we're just gonna go with this for right now, I think. He's got 4 minutes before he resets.
Tupakkamies on aina
I don't want the food.
tupakkamies.
I got plenty of food. I want meds and ammo. So let's see what we can get out of this. And this. Perfect.
Nopeaa ja helppoa, kiitokset. Mulla olikin tässä vähän kaikkea hommeloista, niin nähdään.
Alright, so like I said, we're gonna keep on to these until we find a clip for one or the other, and then we'll sell the one we don't have a clip for. I'd prefer to have one here because that's 7.62. These are the 5.45s, and those you just can't hardly find them unless you find one with a clip in it already. And we'll save that for, like I said, seeing if we can make a bandage. Oh shit, I sold that rag. I guess it doesn't really matter now then. And oh yeah, we'll
Joku päivä vielä.
put that sight on here. So we got a sight. All we need is a clip. We can get a clip from this guy. For that RK, we'll be set. So we're going to load up the shotgun. So you do control or alt, and then fire button. And then we'll chamber, and we can put one more in. There we go, one in the chamber, 8 in reserve. Now we're good for our houses anyway. This gun does have some range, but not much. But it hits hard up close for sure.
Vai että kauppahommia.
Let's see here. Yep, no clip.
Näkemiin ja onnea matkaan.
So we'll put our knife in our knife slot. Switch that out. This melatonin's not worth anything but selling for me. These Makarov clips, we need to sell those too. Okay. Well, let's go out and see if we can survive with this 45 a little bit longer. Then we'll come back to Trader again. Once we gear up here a little bit more, then I think we'll try to take a trip over to the other maps, over to school, and see how long we can survive there, if we make it. But yeah, we've been running for just about an hour now, and we left the house with a pistol and a clip. No clothes or anything. And And we've pretty well gotten all geared up. Check here. Still need some pants, some boots, and gloves. So we looted what, those two houses, but we didn't loot this because I think we were already full. So I think it's time to loot this yellow house. What do those sell for? 75? Yeah, that's good. 75 for one slot is awesome. Perfect. Definitely need that. Get our shotgun rounds over here. Put this stuff away that we're not using. And that is good for your energy and your mental, but it's hard for your hydration. It takes 10 off of the hydration. We don't need that, so. Did I loot both those? I apologize. I'm terrible at remembering what the hell I hit. I don't know if I stopped before the last one or not. So let's get here and get our drink on. Get our energy up a little bit. Now we'll go loot this yellow house and then we'll head over to where old boy was shooting at us in that last house. See if we can find him. And I don't know how true it is, but I'm not sure if that's for default. Damn, I'm getting shots at us already. But the way I understand it, I think it's supposed to be like 10 of these bandits spawn in on a map. I don't know if that was with the mod or without the mod, but I don't use any mods. I'm playing the game just as it was made, as it was intended to be played, I think. I know some people have mods that, I think it's Oldman's mod is what it's called. And I know that one of them was something to where it'll let you zoom in when you aim down sights. Like on some games, you know, you can aim and then you can focus a little tighter. But I've gotten used to it, to where it doesn't zoom in when you aim. And I've just gotten used to looking for movement in the distance, or their white jacket, or the balaclava that they're wearing. Because usually those things stand out enough to where I can spot them. Gotta look for that movement for sure. Damn, another cassette. I think I have both these cassettes. Oh shit. I need that battery at the house. That's gonna suck because that's gonna... There's our mag. Fuck. Yeah, that battery is a quest item that I've been needing. I passed one up here a while back because I couldn't take it. Shooting through that window at me. I don't think he's gonna come over though. Come on, bud. There he is. Everybody's got a 45. Okay, well, I think that was probably our guy from the other end, so instead of going down there, I'm gonna run back and we're gonna dump this battery off because it is so much extra weight. But to be fair with my my initial plan, we won't keep anything else. We're not going to drop off anything that, like the big backpack or anything like that. We're not going to keep any of that stuff. We're going to sell everything that we get every time we get it. All I'm going to do is throw down, I'll probably throw those cassettes down. And, oh, an antiseptic, nice. And, sorry, getting sidetracked here. We'll throw down the battery, and that's it. And then we'll shag ass out of there and then go back to the traders and try to sell everything in our inventory. But we won't take anything out of our cabin. And we won't leave anything else except for the quest item I've been searching for. And to be fair, I did call that when I first started. That if it was something I really was looking for and couldn't find, I would come back here. But otherwise, like I said, I think we're pretty close to being able to go over to school and just mess around over there for a bit. If we die, I mean, really, you just got to look at it like all we're going to lose is a pistol and a clip, because everything else was just a bonus that we picked up. So yeah, this is all the stuff for my quest items I need down here. Perfect. And I've heard so many people say that, you know, like if somebody's having a hard time, and in the comments people will say, well, just go out and loot the first couple houses and then go back in and come back out and it resets everything. I haven't found that to be the case. I could be wrong, but it seems like if I go up and I do my regular route and loot that, and then the yellow house and the green house, and if I come back in here and drop off some stuff and I come back out, all those that I've looted are empty and everything else has loot. So I think it takes more time than just going into your cabin and back out. And to be honest, I think it sucks the fun out of the game if you're trying to cheese it like that. It's like scum saving, you know? I mean, on some games, I think, yeah, you really need to, like Stalker, because it's so fucking hard to you know, get past certain missions and everything on games like that, on the OG Stalker. But yeah, I just don't like to try to cheese it. I like to earn my stuff the way I should, and if I die with it, I die with it. Not to say that there's any wrong way to play, because everybody can play the way they want, but yeah, we'll look in here. See, and I went in, came back out, there's still nothing in there. There was a tomato can there I picked up. It's not, nothing's respawned anywhere here. So I don't think that's the case. I think it's a timer. I could be wrong. If I am, let me know, because I'd really like to know if that's true or not. Not that I'll do it, but just what people are saying. I've heard it 2 or 3 times somebody say that. Just go in and loot a little bit and then go right back out, and then everything will reset and you can go right back to the same houses. See what old Doc's got out here. Hello, Doc. Nothing. He was worthless. So was his friend. Let's see. Yeah, we got stuff to go get rid of. Yeah, and I know that I can come in and loot up and get some pretty good gear, but with just a pistol and a clip, but I normally don't last quite this long, so I'm really surprised we haven't got a wound where we couldn't stop the bleed or something because we didn't have the med
Tervepä
kit. He's got another one of those clips. Oh, is that RK? Nope, KAM. Yeah, and that's the KAS. Yeah, and we just don't have ammo for that, so I don't want to, I can't do that other clip, so we'll get rid of this if we have to.
Oispaniko ennen
We'll get the
vanhaa?
45 rounds since we've been doing good with that. Try to get some meds. This flashlight's 100%, so let's ditch all this stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that gun too. I like that scope. Get rid of that. What's he got? 6 minutes. We have plenty of time to decide. We'll take that juice. Airs. Hey, we got. Well, we'll take more shotgun rounds too. So we'll get rid of that. That. And that. Oh shit, I forgot to throw those clips down. Or the cassettes down.
Oispaniko ennen vanhaa?
Oh, the clips here. That'll get us over. Yep. Perfect.
Oikein paljon kiitoksia.
Hell yeah. So we'll put that.
No niin, leukarintaa ja
Oh, I
eteenpäin.
guess we got a flashlight with 100%, so. So that's not good for us. Get all of our food over here again. That's the necessary evil of this game, is the damn organizing everything over and over. I guess we should reload that. Yeah, we need that clip for the RK, so I think I'm ready just to head on over to the school. And get a little change of scenery for a minute. So if you're not sure how to get there, you can follow these railroad tracks right out of your cabin, because your cabin's right there. You follow the railroad tracks, you can hit the border, hang a left, and it'll be on the right hand side. I'll show you up here. I usually just run right up straight through there on the left side of that like cliff rock. But you can see the tape up here. And then once you hit this border, you just run straight down to the left here, and it'll be the first entrance on your right. It'll be going over to another school map. But yeah, I usually just run right up through there and on the other side of that. Takes an hour to get over there. I think it takes like 10 off your hydration and 5 off your food or something like that. What's that say? Yeah. 5 food, 10 hydration in 1 hour. Last time I came over to school, I had several battles right off the rip here at this cafeteria deal. But we'll go up, we'll loot our way up in there, and then the school's over that direction. I think that yellow looking building in the tree line there. So we'll work our way over there, loot up a little bit more, and if we make it over there to the traders, we'll just sell everything that we get from here to there. I don't hear anything right yet. I don't see anyone out in the woods here, so I'm going to go ahead and get our stats up again. The thunder's so loud in this game, I apologize. But there's nothing I can do to turn it down anymore. 79, so we want food now. Let's just do this PC. That's good. We'll do both, I think. Yeah, we're 100 on everything but our mental state. I haven't found anything in these bags anytime I've been here. I think this is like my 4th time over into this map. And I've never really went further than the school. I didn't even hear him. Did not even hear him. But I haven't really been much further than the trader and the school. So we might try to go on over and see what's over there on the other side of the school and see if we can't find the entrance to the highway, which is the next map. Damn. Same crap we don't need. And that gun's in terrible condition. Well, if we can find one, that's better. We'll take it with these because we got enough to get us through. Where the hell did that go? Seriously, where'd those rounds just go? Oh, there they are. Damn, couldn't see them up there. But yeah, if we find another gun, we'll throw that clip in there. 24 7.62 rounds, or 5.45 rounds would be enough to get in a few battles. Let's see if we had anything, did I? So yeah, we got our first fight over here so far. And I don't pick up the clothes much. I do the camo tops because they're worth like 125, so that's a little more than 25 a slot. It only takes up 4. But the other ones are just really not worth it. Oh shit, that one here's better though. That one is better than what I'm wearing, so we'll go ahead and equip that and toss that down. Oh my god. Why I dropped that? Come on now. We'll sell the yeast. And we got food for days now. We'll sell that too, because that does damage to your mental, I think. And these will dry you out, so we got so much food. We don't really need to keep that crap. Put this med stuff up here. Yeah, meds, ammos, stuff we want to keep, and food over here. Sitting like a fat cat now on beverages and food items. That guy, he didn't see it coming. He did not see it coming. I didn't either until I jumped right up there. That's why I always do that. I did that last time and it worked out, so I always do that to check that room. I wasn't expecting anyone up there though. It's a good thing he had his back to us. If he'd have been facing us, he'd been shooting us right away as soon as we hopped up there, I guarantee it. Damn. Hey, we got a splint. Got to take all this to the traders. Yeah, this ceiling's cool as hell in here too. I like that. I'm not going to even attempt trying to go across this bridge. Not even going to try it. We're just going to go all the way around. We'll hit this border. Run it around. Hopefully we don't find someone out here in the woods with a Mosin or something. And you can't jump this fence. I haven't been able to anyway. No matter what section of ground I'm on. Now I could probably jump that hillside coming over on this side, but if you just get right up against it, you can't jump it. So if you ever get over in here, just make sure you're watching for your cover. There's not much. You gotta go tree to tree. There's a guy. I think he saw us. He did. Alright, let's get some cover here. Yeah, I can't see him well enough. We gotta run. Get another angle. But he didn't make us bleed, so. If he would have got a headshot on us, we'd have been screwed, because I don't have anything to stop that bleed. I don't know if he'll chase me that far or not. If he does, I'll let him push. And I'll ruin his day with this shotgun. I promise you that. Better make sure I'm good still, yeah. Alright. So take that and one of these, that ought to get us 100% or right at 99. Oh, that already did. Oh, it must do more than I expected. Thought I heard someone. So yeah, we're gonna have to go a different route to the school. Yeah, I couldn't even get a shot off on that guy. I couldn't see him. Go across the street. It's not much better over here as far as cover. But I do know once we get down in this little valley over here, it'll take us right straight up into the school. There's fucking bandits in here. So once you get down in here, you got nowhere to go. And there's no cover too. So it's just going to be battling straight on with them. Oh, there he is. Nope, like this. Fuck. Heal, heal, heal. Reloaded. One. Fuck. I don't know how I didn't kill him. I swear I was hitting him. Fuck, I put 3 clips at him. I saw him too right at the last minute. Where you at? I need to get inside. If I can make it in here, I might be alright. I guess just the trader talking. That was scary as hell. We just about lost it all there. Shut everything that way I can hear them come in. Meds and meds and more meds. The good thing is the trader here's the doctor. Equip that. Now all we need is boots and gloves, and we're fully clothed. I don't know where the hell that guy went. He didn't come after us, so I must have heard him. A lot of times when you hurt him, you'll see him run. I mean, full-on sprint to get away from the area if they take damage. Alright, here's our trader friend. I don't know if they can come in here or not. I know they can come in the school because I've killed them out in this hallway here. But I don't know if they can come in exactly where the trader is or not.
Särkylääkettä vai jotain vahvempaa?
We need meds and meds and more meds for sure.
Olikohan kaapissa vielä sitä linimenttiä?
We're not getting anything for those guns. Yeah, I don't need that if I can't make anything. There, get rid of that scope.
Ota kylmäkäärö vinoon naamaa. Sitähän ne sanoo.
Get that med. And one of them if we can. That ammo in there helps. Makes a big difference on being able to... Actually, I think that does a lot for your mental state, doesn't it? Yeah, it's only 10. Fuck that. What else do we want to get rid of? We got 3 minutes.
Ei kaikki taudit ole kuolemaksi.
I guess I can get rid of... I don't know, I used that last clip last time. I don't want to get rid of the gun because it's such good durability. That... Fuck, we'll get rid of that too, we don't care. See if I can pick up something else. Not really anything I want. Know if I can get that? No. Alright, good enough.
Kyllä nyt kelepaa. Hammasta purren eteenpäin vaan.
Alright. So... Take that.
On kyllä vaikea vaiva. Mikähän rohto tuo
Yeah, it gives us
auttaisi.
20, so that'll put us at 100. And we got all these little ones to fuck with if we need. That beer is good for your mental state. That's 40 plus 30 hydration, so we're going to save that when we're really down and out. This will get our energy back up. Eat these cans of meat. Yep, we're good. So now we can go ahead and loot the school up a little bit. Come back in here again. And hopefully buy some more meds and stuff that'll help us out. Need a key for here. I don't know how to get it. There's a classroom key and then there's a gymnasium door down where we first came in. And I hear something. Sound like a door shut. Oh shit! Fucking hell, I wasn't ready. You got lucky. If he would have had a better weapon, we would be screwed right now. My goodness. I guess now we can use these. I get in so many fights over here at the school, it's crazy. We'll save this for our health if it gets real low. Save that for a break and save that for a bleed. If we get a headshot, like I said, we're just done. There ain't nothing we can do, but so we can't make it back home. Fucking hell, I didn't expect that that guy coming in like that. The old shotgun came in for us though. Came in handy right when we needed it. Everything sounds so quiet. I don't know if it's because of the storm. Up the volume up just a little bit. I'm not hearing the steps well enough. too low. Alright, let's clear this floor. See if there's anyone in the parking lot. There's a gun on the ground. That's potential better weapon. Oh hell yeah. We need a clip for that. I think, yeah, we got 32 rounds for that gun. Almost missed that drink. It's hard to tell what's trash and what's not sometimes on these floors. Swap this out. Fill that one up. Yeah, I'm trying to find something in here on these floors, but not really finding much of it. Really in the whole room. I find more in this hallway than I do anywhere in the classrooms. But yeah, there's the gym. And there's a key to get in. I'll show you when we go back down. But I don't have any idea where the key would be. That out for that. We'll just take these to get rid of, since we're right here at the traders already. Yeah, this is where we started. Doors are still closed. Had a couple battles out in this courtyard here too, so but yeah, here's the gymnasium door that needs a key. $88 health. I thought it was up higher than that. Need 10. Don't want to use a 20 yet. Again, that might be what saves us. Oh, I need to go all the way across the bottom floor here. Forgot. Just not finding any loot on the floor or anywhere in these classrooms very often. Not seeing anything. Sounds like this dorm's going down. Now's a good time to come out here. I don't think that was the trader talking. Yeah, I hear him walking. Shotgun ain't no joke now. They don't know you're there because it takes a minute to get it rechambered. Hey, some matches. You need those. What you got? Macro. Barely worth selling. $65. Hell, the ammo is worth more than that. Move. But yeah, you just have to listen. They'll give you the cues. They'll be whistling or humming or making loud footsteps or yelling at you. Wish I had a battery because that white light's so much better than this one, but I do not at the moment. Check these cars. I know loot spawns in them. Not today. Not much else to loot out here, doesn't look like. Alright, let's go up and see if we can sell some of this stuff to the trader. Maybe get a few more meds, and then we'll go out and hit the perimeter and see if we can't find the entrance to the highway. Let me shut this door too. Like I said, I want to be able to hear him. That's why I knew that guy was coming, because I heard a door, but I did not hear his footsteps. I think because of the storm. Yeah, he just about got me. Not as bad as that last guy, but close. We got another guy out there yelling at us. I don't know if I can shoot him from the window. If he sees me here, he'll shoot at me. Oh, there he is. Are you kidding me? I'm hitting him. Fuck. Down to 70.
Ei kaikki taudit ole
Alright, I
kuolemaksi.
need meds, bud. I really would rather have one of the painkillers. They're better. Oh, here's a tourniquet. I know as soon as I get rid of that gun, we'll find something else, but I don't care. I need the meds. more than anything.
Ei silakka suolassa mätäne. Kyllä se siitä.
Been looking for a clip for that RK for too long. We can find a clip for this a lot better, and it's in better condition. So we'll just sell all this crap right here. Let's see, we'll remove that. Yeah, that pistol jammed on us, so. Not good. That's a 7.
Ei sinulla sattuisi niitä hyviä liköörikonvehteja olemaan.
We'll keep that just in case we find a better Makarov, but one chamber. But yeah, we gotta get rid of this stuff here. That's $300 right there. But it does 75 hydration and 15 mental. That's really good, so we'll keep on to that. That's what I want, SOS kit.
Mikäs miestä vaivaa?
Yeah, and he doesn't really have anything else we want. That tourniquet maybe, we'll take that. That, and get rid of that. I can't get 2 of them. Yeah, I need to.
Lähtisiköhän se pervitiinillä?
I don't think it's split. Let's see, we can do that and that. And that flashlight. Fuck it.
Kiitoksia,
We already got
kiitoksia.
a full one. And we got this better one.
Hammasta purren eteenpäin vaan.
Alright, no more fighting at range. Because all they're doing is just taking our health down a little bit at a time. So we need this. That.
Täällä ei mitään kiiltotarroja jaella.
I'm gonna save these bandages. That should get us up there. Yeah, our mental state is not good, so we're gonna go ahead and drink that beer. That's gonna get our hydration all the way up and our mental state up high. Perfect. Good enough.
On kyllä vaikea vaiva. Mikähän rohto tuo auttaisi?
I have no idea where he went. He was right over that direction. Check it out, make sure we're not screwing up.
Turhaa valitusta. Kotihoidolla olisi lähtenyt.
I think we can jump this one, I'm not sure. Yeah. I think. Maybe not. Let's try it again. Yep. Okay, this is farther than I've ever ventured before over here, so. I'm going to turn the contrast down just a little bit so it's easier for everyone to see. That made it a little harder for me to see. I'll turn it up just a tad. Is this it? Yeah. Here's our opening. Hell yeah. Well, that was way easier to find than trying to find the apartments going through the minefield on the demo. So 2 hours, takes out 10 drink. Oh, outpost. I thought this was highway. Is there another one? Because we don't have a map on us. But I thought the next one was highway. Yeah, that's not an opening. Alright, well, let's run this border around. We'll go on down and go back around because we came in from that direction. I know that. Just keep an eye out for clothing, movement. And we'll have to listen. So we're going to be moving slow here. Like I said, I've never been over in here. I don't know anything about none of this. It's all new to me. Still nothing. No sounds. No footsteps. It's awfully quiet out here. Too quiet. Okay. Yeah, I swore the next map was highway. When I was looking on the map, I got 2 of them at the house I purchased. And I thought for sure it showed coming out of the school was going into the highway. Yeah, here's the ball diamond. I mean the field. So we came in over that direction. And this doesn't look like it breaks anywhere up in here. It looks like it goes on forever too. Probably all the way to the edge of the map and then back over. So, yeah, I'm going to say Outpost is going to be our next place to go. So let's just go check it out. Why not? It'd be kind of cool seeing a new area. Completely new area. While I'm doing this challenge. Now, I think a tourniquet will stop a regular bleed, but I still don't think the tourniquet does anything for a head wound or a rupture. I think the only 3 things that'll take care of that is the SOS and the AFAK and the IFAK med kits. So, like I said, that's what I'm trying to avoid the most. I mean, we can take a fracture or any of that. We got all the stuff to stop that, but we cannot deal with a head wound or a rupture, or we're done. Alright, outpost it is. I don't think this is like minefield to where it's got mines everywhere, but I don't know. I'm assuming outpost is not going to be friendly, and they're going to be more military geared. Soldiers. I don't see anything on the ground, so let's just follow this path up here and kind of see what's around this area. Oh, I hear someone. Fucking gun jammed right off. Okay. Well, it looks like he's still just a bandit, so that's a plus. He didn't hit us either, so let's get some drink in us. Get that energy up, and then I'm gonna move these tourniquets so we know where all these are. Yeah, it's in crap shape, but at least it has a clip, so if we can get a better one, that would be awesome. I wish that 45 would quit jamming on me. There's another guy. Yeah, there's just no cover here. All I got's a damn tree. See if we can get up behind this rock. I'm gonna just wait here a minute and camp it out. I see stuff over there, but I don't think it's him. This is where patience is going to come in again. Might be over that other hill there. Not real positive. Let's see if we can move up this other rock. I don't want to turn my flashlight on because I think they can see that. And if I'm trying to stealth up here and be quiet, I definitely don't want a bright light in front of me. I am just not seeing anything. Here's the border, so we're at the edge of the map already over here on this right side. There's a guy down there, isn't it? Yep, sure is. I'm gonna let him get close. He's on his way up. Oh, he's going back. He fell back. I saw him right there. Somebody else is up here though. Coming around this side. Let's get down here. I know I just heard, I know I just heard footsteps coming back here towards us. They are tricky, man. They will double back around and go a complete different direction than what they start. These are some of the smartest AI I think I've ever played against, to be honest. Sometimes you got some derpy ones, but for the most part, these guys are no joke. And they do a really good job at defending themselves sometimes. See, he's out there in the field. I can see his jacket. But I got nothing to go that far. And he doesn't see me up here. I told you there was someone walking around up here. And see, he's hauling ass. He's going all the way across that field there. So it doesn't seem like that shot brought him in, or was bothering him any. The guy slid down the hill, didn't he? Yeah, I knew I heard footsteps close. Oh, hell yeah. He's got the mag we needed. We get rid of that damn 45 now since it's jamming on us. It's taking care of us for its life that it needed, so we'll remove that, clear that chamber, swap this for our secondary. Unload or remove, put one more in to top it off, and we are good to go. Hell yeah. Yeah, we needed that clip. Like I said, I really like that 45, but once they start jamming, they're not worth it, because you're going to end up dying because of a damn jam. They start pushing. And these guys will run right straight at you as well. They don't care if they die. They'll go straight at you and try to unload every round they have on you. Yeah, a guy ran over that direction, so we're not going to chase him. But yeah, we're going to come back over to Outpost when it's daytime. I don't want to try to learn this. I'll bring a sleeping bag with me a lot of times when I come over to the other side of the maps. And use that to turn it to daylight. But yeah, I don't see anything out here that's too interesting for me, that's worth dying over right yet. So we'll go back to school and then head back towards the village and see what goodies we can find over there. I really want to go up in there and check those out, but I'm afraid I'll get up in there. There's not much in there and it's not worth it, and then we're exposed out in the open. And I just don't know the map well enough or know what I want to do or where I want to go here, so. But yeah, it looks like just an open field with little bunker areas that have the cannons or anti-air or whatever that is down there. No loot here at the entrance. We'll go over this side just a little bit just so I can see what's around here. See if there's any buildings or if anything I'm missing, or if it is just a big field. Road goes that way at a pretty good distance, it looks like. Yeah, I don't even see that guy anymore that was running over here, so. Yeah, there's a couple tanks out in the yard. And these set up in these little bunkers here. Alright, let's get out of here. Try to get some daylight back. It's only 2 hours, but... back to school. See if there's anything in here. I assume the loot respawns when you go from one map to the other. And you come back in. These trash bags haven't been worth it over in here lately. A lot of times in the village I can find real good loot in the trash, but not here so much. I wish I could loot that guy. I don't think there's any way to get up there. Thought I heard something. Maybe not. We don't really have anything good to get rid of here, so we'll take this stuff back to the trader in the village and sell if we make it back. We have to get our hydration back up a little bit. Get in a good spot here in a minute and take care of all of our stats. Fuck it, I'm going across this time. If they shoot, we'll just bob and weave. Never run in a straight line anyway on any game. Not when you got a chance to get shot. And I did one time coming out of here have a guy camping over there by the exit. Coming in the village. Now's the tell to see, yeah, nothing's in there, so I don't know if stuff respawns that quick or not. Alright, let's get our drink up. We'll eat some peaches. Yeah, 100% almost across the board. I like it like that. Thought I heard someone. Maybe not. Or watch them windows. Alright, back to village. That'll be another hour pass. Our stats ought to still be good now. So yeah, we'll just head back this way and take a right. That'll go back to the trader. We may even loot a house on the way there. The hell was that? Yeah, we'll go ahead and hit this yellow house while we're here. I hear someone. Yeah, these are the ones that I pick up for clothing because, like I said, that's 125, so that's not terrible for 4 slots. It's not great, but I've picked up worse. Let's see, we want to remove that mag. And 28%, I don't want to chance it. Let's see here. Oh, we'll take our clock. Well, I think we've done well with what our challenge was, and just to let people that are having a hard time with this game realize that you just take your time and learn the mechanics of the game. It gets so much better and so much easier. I mean, I should have been dead a couple times because of the battles that I had. It's in good shape. That's why we kept that clip. But yeah, like I said, you can just leave with a pistol and a clip. Get completely geared back up. And then if you keep going back and depositing, it's just that much more easy to go over to the other maps because you got, a little stockpile of stuff to just head out. And then once you get over to the other maps, as you can see, you normally do find better loot. Let's check this here. Sometimes this is good stuff. I found a few battery cables and stuff like that in there. But you don't want to ever get really too comfortable, because as soon as you start going fast and looting without paying attention to what is around you, these guys are so sneaky, man. They will get you fast. Before you know it, you're dead. And all you were doing was looking for something to eat, Trying to survive out here. But I'm anxious to go to the outpost during the day, see what's there. Sometimes this van has some goodies in it. Nothing today. Let's go in here and see what old boy will sell for what we got.
No, katsotaan mitä tuolta oikein löytyy.
Not really seeing much. I don't have one of these cabinets and I don't know how much storage it'll take, so let's see if we can get it. We'll sell that. That.
Hitty.
Yeah, not much.
Ja seuraavaan kertaan.
Check before we run. We'll go over here and check on old Doc and our tents. And then head back towards the cabin. Probably upload this full stream to YouTube. So I'll have to brighten it up in editing on all this last part because I know it's pretty dark, hard to watch. Catch our breath, check our tents out. What's that? Tuna and painkillers and shots on us. It didn't sound like a Mosin. I think it was a pistol. I die all the way back here after going all the way 2 maps over, and I'm this far from the cabin, I am going to be very disappointed. I see him. I saw his flash. Yeah, we can't get out here. If we do, he'll hit us. I need him to make a move. Because we cannot do anything at range. We got an MP5 and a shotgun. And even at 45, it's decent at range, but he was right up in here somewhere. That's where the flash was. But like I said, hell, they move all the time. On the positive side, the sun's coming up. So we might be able to spot him out a little easier here in a minute. If he comes charging over, I want to get him before he gets close. Otherwise, we'll have to swap to the shoddy. Can't tell if that's the water behind me in the lake or ocean or whatever the hell that is, or if that was footsteps. Yeah, I don't know what to do because we don't really have any cover between here and there. And I hate to just run. Alright, run and move. Make sure I don't slide down in the water again. A lot of times these sons of bitches will be camping in my front yard too, so don't put your guard down if you're close to your cabin, because I've had them shoot me right at my doorway and kill me before I got in. I don't see nothing up in there. I don't know if he's moved down over this way or not, so well, we're going for it. Okay. Well, that was about 2.5 hours on this stream, so like I said, I just wanted to show that you can go out and get some kills, get some gear, and survive. And like I said, we left with a shitty Makarov and a clip in it and a clip in reserve, and that was it. We had no clothes or anything when we started, so like I said, it could be done. So if you're having a hard time with the game, just be patient and keep on trying, and it gets way better. So I guess that's it for now. I may be on later, so till next time, have a good one.